You go.
So Monique, did you conspire to have your husband killed?
No, never.
Monique Turenne tells a different story than the one heard in her trial. A story of double lives and double crosses, she says, caught up with her husband David the night he was killed, beaten to death by a man she says she had no intimate relationship with, Ralph Crompton.
You know, the crush? I mean, like, that is so lame. And we found paperwork where he was going into a business with my husband. David was into extracurricular affairs, even back home in Winnipeg. Business ventures.
So these weren't legitimate operations?
Not at all.
So you're saying that Ralph and David were fighting over a business venture?
There was a business venture involved. There was also somebody else involved, and the name is Diablo.
But yet this story never came out during her trial. What did come up were incriminating statements she made to Canadian authorities. Several hours of questions and answers condensed into a small report she signed.
When I signed it, because they told me if I don't sign, they're going to lock me up. I'm not going to go to the funeral. I'm going to be staying put.
We, the jury, found as follows.
On Friday, it took 2 hours for the jury to find Turenne guilty of second-degree murder in the death of her husband. During much of the trial, Turenne says she disagreed with her lawyer's strategy.
Basically, the fact also that we weren't able to bring forth the testimony from the Crompton trial. Walter, I mean, I was floored when all of a sudden he decided he's not bringing that forth, and why not? Oh, well, you know, and it's like, I'm sorry, Walter, but I don't think you did the job. You really didn't do the job. Yeah, it's a great case for appeals, but I'm not home with my kids right now.
Monique, looking back at the trial, what would you
have done
differently?
Testified. I would have pushed it because he says reasonable doubt. That's it. You know, no, we don't need to go into this or that. No, there's reasonable doubt. There's so many loopholes in this and that.
She had also hoped Crompton would testify, but he refused once he got on the witness stand. Turenne now faces a sentence of up to life in prison, but she says she plans to fight the verdict. So Monique, what are you going to do?
Appeal. We're appealing the fact of Steve Meadows. We're appealing the indictment. We're appealing the extradition.